Hey kids, it's time for another episode of KittyKatGaming with your host, Mortimer! KitKatG! KitKatG! Yay!
Hey YouTube, welcome back to another exciting episode of Costume Quest with Chris and Corey.
Hi guys, it's Susie. Hey guys.
That's it.
Hello. This is me, Susie. This is me spreading my arms.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys could
Chris.
join me again.
Why? It was Susie. What?
I'm falling and you're fucking role-playing. Grow up.
So Chris is still gathering costume parts, right?
Chris, you having fun?
This is the most epic fun
No, really.
on
is
this
it?
side of the internet.
Okay, did you know you can go off ramps?
Shut up, Corey. No one fucking cares about
Talk to
raps.
that guy. Quiet. You don't know Manifest Destination. You want
you
the
ever-
whole neighborhood here?
Did you ever read those like
There
really
you go.
scary
You know the
books?
password. Now you can go over that. There you go.
Corey, did you ever read those like super scary books when you were a kid? They had like the creepy drawings. They were like black and white, and they like
Yes, they were
You
like
know what I'm talking
they're like
about?
fucking people coming out of the ground who were like melting all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
it terrified me.
I forget what they're called. They're like
fucking-
little like short story books.
You
So they were
think
creepy.
Goosebumps? That's like fucking the goofiest shit ever compared
Yeah.
to that stuff. That stuff was legitimately terrifying.
I love Goosebumps.
There was also another book which introduced me to that. I don't know. This story always haunted me and terrified me for the longest time when I was a kid. I just remember being in a room in a library in like my third grade, maybe fourth grade, and I saw this book full of scary stories. And I'm like, these stories aren't scary. And
I think that's what it's called. I think it's called Scary
This
Stories.
guy, that's scary.
There's this one. No, it was a different style.
Okay.
But there was this one story about a girl who she had a ribbon around her neck,
Oh yeah.
and the guy like married her, and he always wondered what was around her neck. And so one day he pulled it, and her fucking head fell off.
Yeah.
And that gave me nightmares forever.
Yeah.
Because of the visualization and the pictures. I just remember that story.
Yeah.
And there was like tons of stories. There's just a story about a ghost with a jacket where he found a jacket on the ground and the person was really cold.
Oh, that's the book where I was talking about where Rose Red was from.
Really?
Yeah, because like it was a painter and it was a poem.
Really?
It was like a poem format, and it was a painter, and he had like this model who he loved to paint, and then it turned out she was actually dead.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was it.
Yeah.
And then she like this girl was sad, and then he gave her the coat, and she like disappeared through the car, and then he went back to the but the coat was there. I just remember like all these like really creepy stories that made me
Yeah.
uncomfortable that had very visual
It's
pictures.
the art. The art is what made
Yeah,
it.
it was really.
I gotta find that book and list it down
No,
below.
I have to read it too.
Yeah.
It'll like rejog. Like there's books you read like people books are gay, but no, books are cool if you find the right books.
Yeah,
there are
you have to
books
find the
out
right
there
books.
that are worth reading.
Yeah.
Saying books like just simply saying like reading sucks is like nah. There's books. That is a book I would legitimately think you should read because books are generally terrifying when you get really engrossed, and it was a book and it terrified me.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm glad you remember. That was exactly what I was talking about.
It was very visual, and the font, the story was written in this like weird font style, but it was included in the art, so it matched.
Yeah, it was.
Chris, did you ever read any like super scary books?
Goosebumps.
I used to collect Goosebumps books. I had like them all. Like I was part of the Goosebumps fan
Which
club.
one made you scared most?
Camp Jelly Jam.
You have to give that guy cards.
I never read that one. I read the one about the girl who was not scared of anything. So there was these mud monsters.
Oh, Mud Monsters.
They used to scare the fucking bejesus out of
Dude,
me.
Mud Monsters. A book I read like from start to finish was the one where the guy say cheese and die.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my
They had a
favorites.
board game for that one, I think.
That was one of my favorites. There's just something about it.
Yeah.
I even watched that was the first. I think it was actually the first Goosebumps one because I read it at school and I was like, well, this is a cool picture. And then I read the book and I was like, oh, dude. And then I saw the episode. It was corny as hell.
Oh yeah,
I just
no.
remember the book engrossed me a hell of a lot more.
We started rewatching Are You Afraid of the Dark again recently because it was on Netflix for a while, and
That's true.
it is the most like corny, stupid
Oh
show
my
now.
god, Goosebumps, like
Yeah.
kids actors, like, oh man, I'm scared. I better leave. And then he like, leaves.
Yeah.
And then the monster's like, just like standing there while he leaves, and it's over. It's like,
There's always
Yeah.
there's always a fade to black at the beginning of an episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where like, oh no, and it'll fade to black for like a second, fade back in. It's like,
Talking
oh
about Are You Afraid of the Dark?
no.
they say it again.
It's like, hey, it was just me. I was making fun of you.
Oh yeah.
Goosebumps was Like
fuck?
the intro scared me more than the actual.
Are you talking about
show
Are You Afraid of
did.
the Dark or Goosebumps?
Are You Afraid of the Dark? The intro fucking terrified me
Yeah.
as well. I think there was one episode that honestly got to me.
There was one that scared me a lot when I was a kid, and it was the computer virus personified as a person, and he had like a plug for a hand, and he was trying to plug in to the one
fuck.
guy
Oh, I
because he
never
had a
saw
port
that
that showed
one.
up in his hand. And that was before like computers were a thing, and that scared me a lot when I was a kid. And then there was another episode where there was a monster in the pool, and he would drown kids. And then we had a pool in the backyard growing up, and like I'd always see bubbles just randomly show up in the pool, and I used to think it was that monster.
Oh
in
well,
my
I mean
pool.
that would the same thing sort of happen. Like it's funny when you have like something you experience. It happened with me when I watched
Get over here.
Poltergeist. So
Yeah.
that was the scariest.
That
thing.
movie it's still scary.
It is.
dude.
You could watch that with a family
Yeah.
of what was considered like PG. And the part where the guy's like ripping his face off and it's like all like looks like a fucking clay figure.
Yeah.
Oh god.
They don't make movies like that anymore,
No,
man.
they
Now
don't.
all we
It's
have is
all
this
like-
like found footage crap.
Yeah, I
like,
hate that.
Yeah.
It's like a waste of time.
Where do I
But
go?
you have to.
Oh, there's a great chest.
I know, but this little asshole let me in.
You need to find. What's he say? I can't. Okay, talk
He
to
wants
him.
the Statue of Liberty, and the other kid wants
Talk
a
to
pie
him.
ingredient. Oh, maybe I go in that sewer.
You got to talk to the person who's like talking about pies. It has like all these.
I did, but this mother.
What does he say to you?
He's like, I will let you pass without the pie ingredients.
So you need pie ingredients.
Yeah,
Press start.
Tell her you're just a kid. You don't have pie ingredients.
I know it's bullshit.
Press start.
What is start?
Go to your menu.
Oh, fuck! God dang it! God damn it!
It's okay. Just reopen it.
Did you hit shift?
Yes! God, fuck Windows, you stupid fucking idiot program.
It's okay. This stuff happens.
It won't happen again.
It's okay.
What?
What? Just close this shit.
Just exit out of it.
Damn it, dude.
It's just down there. Yeah. See, it wasn't like last time. It'll open. Yeah.
There we go. How do you open the menu?
I don't know.
Shift.
Shit.
That was the menu.
It's not the menu.
No, that's not the main menu.
I don't know how you open the goddamn.
Press and escape.
There we go.
Go to options. Controls. And then I'll tell you. And change shift to fucking something
Q?
else.
Yeah.
Change shift to something else.
No, it won't happen again because I turned off sticky keys.
Q. Yeah. Q is your notebook.
Okay.
There you go. It'll tell you. Go to quests.
How?
Go,
Up.
go tab.
Use the mouse.
God damn it.
This is what happens when you don't play with the fucking controller.
I always play with the mouse, man.
Man, I don't know how you do. There you go.
Yeah, but I don't know where to find it.
Hi for the putter pan.
Costume patterns. Oh, you make your own.
You need one more costume. You need a sheet, and then you become Statue of Liberty.
Auburn Pines subdivision. Where do I find that?
Urban Pines subdivision.
What is
I have no idea.
I
Okay,
guess I'm guessing that's like a house.
It's fine. I think I know what to do.
Okay.
Subdivision is like an apartment complex,
I need to
right?
find that like little river with the Abraham Lincoln kid. I need to change my costume.
Yeah. you-
I know.
so okay. So what was I talking about?
We were talking about scary movies.
So you can't go into the sewer because you need a light. You need a Statue of Liberty costume.
Still like this game, Chris?
It's good. I wish I had more time and I wasn't rushed doing it.
You don't gotta rush.
Go to done. Here. Okay. Back out. All right. You just need one more piece of the costume. Once you find the Statue of Liberty costume, fucking everything will just be easy because you'll know everything will just
I'm
be
just gonna
obvious.
be annoying so many people not finding it straight away.
No one's gonna care. We're just having fun.
Oh wait, no. You go in there.
I can't.
No, you have a shield.
Oh. Is that what it means?
Yeah. You gotta shield yourself from the rain or something. There you go.
Oh.
Sorry.
Clever.
I'm sorry. That was my bad.
Oh, dang.
There you go. There's the last costume piece.
Whoa.
There you go. Now you can make Statue of
Oh.
Liberty.
Right.
And now everything will fall into piece. I'm sorry, Chris. I completely thought you needed a Statue of Liberty costume thing. I guess we were so engrossed in talking about
Yeah.
fucking that, we didn't realize Chris was struggling over here.
It's all good.
I'm sorry, Chris.
All right,
No,
but
it's
now
fine.
everything will go fine. You'll know what to do now. Everything will be obvious.
Hey, go
You just
talk to that
the same
bastard
piece.
kid.
The bastard.
Yeah, the one who won't let you through. He'll let you
Yeah.
through now.
Go find
Yeah,
him.
and you'll probably have the pie stuff behind him.
Because you needed a light, I believe.
Ugh. Let's see.
Anyways, fuck,
I'm in
what
like
was
a
I-
new area.
So anyways, the clown thing from the
not.
poltergeist thing terrified me. And then I saw the Are You Afraid of the Dark one where the kid steals the clown nose,
Oh, yeah.
and it just solidified it. It
Yeah,
made it even
was,
more.
It was like a maze or something, like a fun house, and he went in and he stole the clown's nose, and I was like, the clown's so scary, and then the clown came to life and he took the
And
nose.
it fucking bothered him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was
pretty
really scary.
again, like there's just when you get scared of something, it just solidifies it in the future.
You know what fucked me up as a kid?
What?
Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project?
That's
a
what fucked me up
well
for a
put together
long
movie.
time when I was a kid.
fucking loved that movie when I was a
Yeah.
kid. But then you see the second one, you're just like, what were they thinking?
It took them years for the second one out, but like when
it's like you see that it's like this nice found footage where it feels real, and then you look at the second one, it's like this by the books Hollywood garbage.
yeah, no, I thought the first one was real
I
for
did
the
too.
longest time.
They actually had to come out and say like, no, we're all alive, and they
Yeah.
had to like visually
That's
like
crazy. They don't do that with movies these days because people fucking know.
because everyone knows like the whole found footage.
But
thing.
that was like the first found footage style movie, I think, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That was so cool. Yeah, when
I
they
think that's
opened the
just
like
Candy
wrapping,
Crush.
it had that guy's tongue and like teeth in it.
But it's a lot of candy. Yeah, no, exactly. I was
gross.
the Blair Witch Project was a really well done movie.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to go to the woods the older I got, and now I probably don't want to do that. Just, I want to go to woods. There's something about eerie woods and stuff. I've always been not a fan of woods. But then there's like those woods in like Japan, like the suicide
Oh, the
forest.
Suicide Forest. We went there.
How is it?
It
It looks like
was
it's like
really-
shrouded in darkness.
It was really eerie because, you know, normally when you go in a forest, you like can't walk because like there's like 2 feet of like foliage and shit all over the ground.
Yeah.
But it was really well maintained. It was misty the entire time. We were there midday, so it was like you couldn't see like 5 feet in front of you. It was so thick with mist. And there's no bugs in that forest. Like they said the only thing you had to worry about in that forest were weasels and snakes.
Would you spend the night in there?
I would love to spend the night in there.
Really?
Dude. If
Oh
you guys
my
don't
fucking
know, the
God.
Suicide Forest in Japan is this forest that you can see Mount Fuji in the distance from it. And in a novel, I think in the 1960s, an author had 2 star-crossed lovers commit suicide in this forest because they couldn't be together, and it inspired, to this day, people go there to commit suicide.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
You can just like be walking down the trail and you could come across bones that have been there
Yeah.
fresh, like they could be fresh, and you could also find bodies that are just
we
like,
went there. They said the last time they found a body was a month prior, and
God.
they said that they stopped reporting on deaths that they found in the forest because they found that it was inspiring new ones.
Well, Chris, you're getting
So
through it.
the last they
Yeah, boy.
reported, there was 100 deaths there, but there's been way more than that because they just stopped reporting on them.
100 deaths?
Yeah, they say you'll walk around the forest and you'll find like a trail of string, and that was for a person to find their way out in case they change their mind. But more often than not, that they don't change their mind and they actually end up dying there, and then that rope is left there so you can find the body.
The game we're doing, like the thing we're working on,
Mm-hmm.
we're actually gonna have a Suicide Forest style thing in it.
That's creepy
Yeah,
as fuck.
it's gonna because like there's I don't want to say too much, but there's a character in the game who's obsessed with feudal Japan.
Yeah.
So he loves all things of old feudal Japan lore. So he like loves all of that stuff. So he loves like the guys who have like sinkholes in their head
Oh,
and
oh
fucking
yeah,
eat
yeah.
your brain and shit. I forget what they're called.
Kappas?
Yeah, kappas.
Yeah.
He loves those. So it's like you go in, you find his area or whatever, and then it's like it's gonna be full of like Japanese lore. And
I love
stuff.
Japanese lore.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to doing. But yeah, the Suicide Forest is so fascinating. I love these like places where things are, and there's also like places in like Europe where there's like little gremlins or something that people don't know what they are. There's like these little beady things that run around in this like specific like haunted grounds, and people think they're like fairies. I think like fairies are
Yeah,
considered
like
evil.
yeah, fairies are considered evil in a lot of places. But I'll talk
wanna go
about
there.
what we did in the Suicide Forest next time on the next episode of Kitty Cat Gaming. So be
Oh,
sure
yeah, did you do-
to tune in. Yeah, we did stuff there. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss it, and we'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody.